Yeah, my last day here in Palm Springs last night. We're actually supposed to, Charm Chick and I were supposed to head back to LA tonight, but she went hard in the paint at SCMM 2017 at Desert Lodge, so she's going to be laid up in bed, and she told me she wasn't really feeling up to the 2.5, 3 hour ride back to LA from here on the back of this bike in this heat. Luckily though, I got the go-ahead from her that I can go out by myself and do a little exploring, because I still feel fine. I don't know what it is. I used to get hangovers in my early 20s. I never get them anymore. It seems like I can drink just about as much as I want and wake up the next day feeling like $1,000,000. It's pretty much my superpower. I'm no hangover man. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because I basically never learned my lesson from drinking too much. Anyway, so for my last day here, I see all these fucking mountains all around me. Shit, there's gotta be a way to get up there. So that's what I'm gonna figure out today. I'm gonna figure out a way to get this bike up there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that's the plan. God, what a sight, all those fucking windmills. Absolutely crazy. Fucking blows my mind. I can't even tell how far away they are. That's one other thing I didn't realize out here. You got to watch out for the wind. We have wind in Florida. Obviously, we get hurricanes, but it comes in gusts. It's over real quick. Out here, you get this wind that's just sustained, and it's inexorable. It pushes against you like the hand of God. And if you aren't paying attention, it will blow your ass right off the fucking road. Just the scale of everything, the scale of it is beyond me. I can't tell how far away anything is. Because, I mean, you look at all these windmills here that are close that I can see. I think they're close, but they're probably miles and miles and miles away. And then I look up top there, and I'm like, how the fuck far away is all that shit on the top of the mountain? Because it looks tiny up to this shit over here. I mean, I'm from Florida. You can't see this far. Like, how far away is that? I have no idea. 10 miles? A mile? Half a mile? Nothing makes sense. I can't even wrap my head around it. It looks like a painting. And as I'm closer to these windmills, you can see how huge they are. I can't even imagine how far away those other ones must have been. Miles and miles and miles. I'll tell you, I've said it about 1,000,000 times. I can't get over how far you can see. Alright, first stop for gas and water in Banning. I think I'm basically right now at the foot of the Idyllwild Mountains, and I actually got a little advice from Tim Kreitz, and he said to put my destination as Pine Cove. Never heard of the place, but apparently it's smack dab in the middle of these mountains, so that's where I'm headed. Whatever it is, it's got to be a little nicer than Banning. This place ain't exactly the Ritz. Got a full tank, got plenty of smart water, and I am on my way. I told Jessica I promised her I'd be very careful while I wasn't with her. I know it already stresses her out, me going out in all this unexplored territory while she sits back at the hotel. So I promised I was going to be very careful, so I will be very careful. And I need to anyway. I'm on a bike that I'm not super familiar with. I'm in a place that I'm not familiar with, doing terrain that this bike is just not meant for. So I'm going to take it easy, take it slow, and enjoy the sights. Oh, well, this little downtown area of Banning is actually looking pretty cool. Oh, look at that movie theater. That's freaking awesome. I'm a sucker for an old movie theater. That looks like something straight out of the 1950s. If I was Tim Kreitz, I'd know all about that theater. I'd be telling you, well, it opened up in 1954, closed from 76 to 82. Tim Kreitz always knows everything. Oh, so shit, this is the road, 243. This is the road, right? I can see it up there. Yep, goes right up in the mountains. That's it. I'm going to the top of that motherfucking mountain. Again, the scale of this is just beyond me. How big is it? How far away is all that shit? Mile. Apparently the top of it's 22 fucking miles away. I have no idea. And so we enter the mountains. I mean, obviously, if this fucking RV can do it, I think I'll be fine. As long as I don't ride like a dick. Insane. I see why they say fallen rocks. Jeez, oh Pete. Never seen so many rocks in my life. It's crazy how far up I've already come. I've been on the road just for a couple minutes and I can already see the entirety of the town of Banning over there. This is just, I mean, what, a mile? I just really want to take it easy around these blind corners. All I need is for some Winnebago to be barreling around the corner, taking up both lanes. That's what? I've been on the road for 5 minutes, probably not even a mile, and I can already see the whole town. I was just there. The gas station I was at is probably just right over there. I can't believe that. From being from Florida, that's insane. Less than 5 minutes on the road. 5 minutes on the road, and look at what I can see. The place where I just was. Blows my mind. Let's get back on the road. If I keep stopping to take pictures, I ain't ever gonna get this fucking ride done. So many rocks. I know this sounds like such a stupid thing to say, but there's no rocks in Florida. There's not any rocks. I mean, not that look like this. This place is just full of fucking boulders. The place is lousy with them. Climbing. Damn, I should have stopped to take a picture there. I can't stop to take a picture every 5 minutes. Man, a lot of traffic coming out of here. I wonder if it's Sunday. This ride is on Sunday, so I assume some of this traffic is probably people leaving the mountains from coming up here, going camping and stuff like that. 3,000 feet. Lordy. I'm getting up there. God, I can't even look too hard. I'm actually afraid of heights. So every once in a while, I'll just look over at the wrong way and I'll get a little sense of vertigo. It's not that bad. I just got to remind myself, just don't look at it wrong. I'll look at it a little too wrong. And it's not good for me. This is nowhere near as tight and technical as Glendora Mountain Road was. Much more sweeping, way more calm. I'm still really taking it easy because I don't know these roads, and there are some irregularities in the roads. They aren't perfect. Not bad, though. Plus these blind corners, like I said, you don't want to be coming across somebody taking up both lanes. I guess I'm in the middle of those mountains I was looking at down below. I'm not sure. So, like I said, the scope of everything is just beyond me. I assume that's where I am. My ears keep popping, so I'm still going up. And that can't be the most fun thing to drive around up here. Holy moly. 4,000 feet. Probably the highest I've been as a Florida boy and had my feet on the ground. People live up here. That is so cool. God, it must just be so peaceful to live in these mountains. I can't even imagine. I'm just sitting right there with their house. It's for sale. Want to move out here, live that hermit life? Probably all smoking weed all day long, freaking hanging out in the desert mountains. You gotta imagine it takes a special breed of person to want to live out here. I mean, nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live out here, you know? Not up here anyway. I could live in California, but all the way up here, I can't even imagine being this far away from everything. Once this guy's got some growing operation here, I just think it's all weed. Every time I see something like this, I'm like, yeah, they're growing weed. It's California. Out here in the mountains, growing and smoking weed. You've been smoking that devil's lettuce out there in the mountains, boy. I can already feel it getting colder. Definitely want to take it easy on this road. It's pretty shitty. Yeah, there's gravel and the road's degraded a little bit. Especially on this bike where it feels so, the front end just feels so vague. Definitely got to take it easy on shit like that. Absolutely amazing. I'm using that word too much. Amazing. It is. But look, there you go. Mountains as far as I can see. In the middle now. I don't think I'm to the top of it yet. Got a little ways to go. Definitely smack dab in the middle of it. What gets me too is once you pull over to the side of the road and turn the bike off, like, God, it's fucking silent up here. You can't hear anything. I'm liking this a little more up here. I'm from Florida. I like it when things are green. Now that we're up in the mountains a little bit, things are starting to turn green again. I like that. I got a loose gravel sign. I have got to keep an eye out for that shit. Last thing I need is to go down on this bike a day before I leave back to Florida. 5,000 feet. These roads are just some of the most beautiful things you could imagine. Again, nothing like this in Florida. We have our twisty roads. You know, it's a myth that Florida doesn't have twisties. Anywhere there's water, they're going to have to build roads around, and they've done that plenty in Florida. But the elevation change, just coming around the corner and being able to see for miles, that'll never happen. Never happens in Florida. Yeah, even though I am really taking it pretty easy up here, I'll say this is a road that is much better suited for this road glide. Glendora Mountain Road was fun and all. I had a great time doing it, but it was definitely pretty dicey compared to this stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I can't look at it. There's too many turns. I keep trying to look. I gotta balance my sightseeing with actually keeping my eyes on the road. This is just wild. Another reason why I'm taking it easy, I want to enjoy the sights. If I'm out here concentrating just on completely taking these curves perfectly at the highest speed possible, there's no way I'm going to be able to enjoy the sights. Wow. I say it a lot. Wow. Fucking Owen Wilson over here. Wow. Lots of bikers out today. I dig it. This guy stopped for a little sightseeing too. Either that or he's taking a big fat shit right in the woods. I'll tell you, this would be a very peaceful place to take a shit. I can't imagine riding a bicycle all the way up this. Wow. You gotta be some kind of superhuman mutant freak to be able to ride a bicycle all the way up this. I don't think I can walk up this, let alone pedal a bike up this shit. Jesus. Watch for snow. Snow? No fucking way. That's gotta be for the winter time. There's no way there could be snow out here. These big long sweepers like this are real easy on the road glide. Road conditions improved a lot up here as well. 6,000 feet. Wow, there's people straight living up here. That's nuts. I'd let the Porsche by. I think he's probably going to take this a little faster in his Porsche than I am on this road glide. So what's the deal? Is this place like a town? Pine Cove. I thought it was going to be like a campground or something. Oh, there's people living here. I wonder if there's a bar here. Yeah, this is a little town. That's wild. I can't imagine living up in the mountains like this. Absolutely amazing. So this mountain up here, this has got to be one of the ones I couldn't even see from down there. That just looks so far off into the distance. Where it starts to get hazy and white where you can't even make it out. It seems like there's a whole lot of church camps up here, like Christian getaways. Well, maybe coming out to the mountain gets them closer to God or something. I don't know. Oh, now we're in a little town. Oh, wow, look at this place. This is freaking amazing. Even up here at the top of the mountains, fidget spinners cannot be escaped. Well, that was Idyllwild. A town I did not expect to find in the middle of the freaking mountains. Yeah, I had no idea this place was even here. Of course, I stopped in, talked to a couple people, and they said, you know what? Most people have no idea it's here. They just kind of start riding through the mountains and stumble across it. Again, with the Christian themes, though, it just, everywhere was advertising Christian music, everywhere was advertising Christian, like, therapy and all this. I don't know what it is about these mountains and it being just like a super Christian retreat or something. Do your thing, doesn't bother me in the slightest. It just stood out. It stood out as a bit odd that I'm just seeing so much of it. It's going to be hard leaving this cool mountain air and going back to the desert, I can't lie. It's got to be in the 70s right now. I mean, it just feels absolutely amazing. And not that Palm Springs is bad. It didn't really bother us that much being from Florida because there's no humidity. But this is better. This is definitely better. Is this where I'm going to get my shot? Is this where my view is? God, look at that. That's fucking gorgeous. Whoa! Never seen anything like it. I'm saying that a lot this trip. This whole trip has been me just saying, I've never seen anything like this. God, you want to talk about feeling small? This will make you feel small. I don't even know what to say. Baker X Derek could be going on about view ropes and all that shit. I don't have any catchphrases for views because you don't really get a lot of views in Florida. Like, I think it's beautiful. I think Florida is gorgeous, but as far as like a view, being able to see off in the distance like this, it just doesn't happen. I'm very sad that Jessica missed this, but there's always next year. We are going to try to come back to California next year. I've just only barely scratched the surface of what this state has to offer as far as riding motorcycles. Now, what is this? Now I'm like flat land again. I didn't come all the way down from the mountain, but I'm in the mountain, in between the mountains. I just have no idea where I am or the scale of any of this. Not at all. Wow. God, if you live out here, how are you not riding this all the time? I would be out on this road constantly. It's just so gorgeous. Barely any traffic at all. The weather's beautiful, middle of the summer. I'd be out here constantly. Ooh, as far as the eye can see, baby. Now, is this another town out here, or is just a collection of really rich people's getaway houses? I can already feel it starting to warm up. We're heading back to the desert. Yeah, my ears are popping. We're going down. I got a feeling that pictures just are not gonna do this place justice. I'm getting a picture here. Wow. So I can't even tell, like, how far away is just right there? How far away is that? I got no idea. I've got no sense of scale out here whatsoever. I'll never get over this. That could never in a million years stop being absolutely amazing to me. It's insane. Within the space of a few miles, I mean really just maybe 10-15 miles, how drastically the terrain just changed. I mean, we went from a forest to desert in 15 miles. That's insane to me. Probably jumped up about 15 degrees too. Never thought in a million years I'd be driving through some shit like this. Not in a million years. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Man. Back to civilization. I don't even know what town that is. I don't think it's Palm Springs. I have no idea knowing. No idea. I use another. Can I get a photo here? Last photo, I swear, Jessica's gonna fucking kill me. Well, I think that's gonna do it for my mountain adventure here in Palm Springs and Idyllwild and all that. I wanted to do a couple more mountain ranges. I really wanted to do the Ortegas, but I'm happy I got to do Idyllwild and Glen Medora. So now we're heading back to Palm Springs to the Hard Rock. I got the sun in y'all's eyes, and that never looks good in a GoPro video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Sorry about all my shitty riding on the mountain, but let me tell you, I'm a flatlander, so what can you do? Flatlander on a strange bike in a strange place who was told to take it easy by his old lady. That's a whole lot of excuses for just one man, but I'm going to go ahead and use every single one of them. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, alright guys? And I'll see you in the next one.